Hi everybody, welcome to County Line Orchard in Hobart, Indiana. I'm here with the whole kindergarten team today and we're going to do some exploring. Along the way, you're going to learn some very important P words. I want you to listen out for those along the way. Are you ready for our adventure? Follow me, let's get started.
Hi, Winfield Kindergarten. I'm here in the beehive with Miss Patty, and she's going to teach you all about these bees.
Good morning, boys and girls. So our key word for this station is going to be pollination. And usually if I can get everybody to just say pollination.
Pollination!
Good job. We have 3 active working bees in our hive. We have our worker bee, our drone bee, and our queen bee. Our drone bees are kind of like the boys at home. All they want to do is sit there and eat like popcorn and watch football. Kind of useless. Then we have our girl bees. She does everything. She's the person that cooks your dinner, cleans, and does all that good stuff for you. And we have our queen bee. This year, I think she has a green dot on her back. She's responsible for making sure that everything in there is working just as perfectly as it can be. So she's really, really important, and it's kind of a cool, fun fact. You start up here, an easy way to find the bees for the adults, and sometimes we let the kids do it too. They'll put their hands up here nice and soft and bring it all the way down. Wherever that heat's at, that's where you're going to find that queen bee, right? So, do you think the queen bee, she's done just because she has to stay in there? No, right? No, she's not done. She has to fly around every day to make sure that we have plenty of yummy honey here for the orchard family. So she will fly from flower to flower, gathering nectar with her long straw-like tongue. It's called proboscis. She'll stick it way down inside that flower. She'll suck up some yummy nectar, and she rolls her body around on it, covering her whole body because it's covered in fur from one end to the other, and even her eyeballs are furry. Are you guys have furry eyeballs?
Yeah.
I would hope not, right? So that's what she does, and when she's done, she can't talk like we can talk. She don't use a computer. She don't use her phone. She does this way of dance. Can I get all my little teachers to help me? This would be awesome. All right. It's right outside that door. She's going to do what we call a round tail dance. So she'll get her bees and start buzzing. And she'll turn around one time. And then she'll take her little tail feathers, stick through the door, and give a quick shake. Good job. The food is so far away. Like maybe when you guys went to go pick her apples, she'll do another dance. So when he's done dancing, she will do another dance. She will go around one time. And she'll stop, and then she'll go the other way, and she'll stop, and I'll just gotta stick her foot way out there and do a quick shake. Good job. That's what she does. And if you guys want to see the bees, you're more than welcome to come on up here and see if you can spot her.
We can find her.
Yep.
Let's see if the trick works with our hand.
Let's see, moving nice and warm.
Feel it. It's kind of a cool thing.
My hands aren't very warm though.
So right here. It's warm.
Did you find it already?
Right here.
It is kind of warm. How many bees are in here, Miss Patty?
Over 2,500 per hive.
So 2,500 in here? Wow.
What kind of bees live in a graveyard?
What kind?
A zombie!
Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Eastling here. I'm with Miss Patty again, and we are at the cider press, and she's going to show us how cider is made. Let's watch.
Hi, boys and girls. All right, our P word for this station is press. Can we all say press?
Press!
Good job. All right, this is our hopper. When we put our apple slices right inside of here, and we put it in our hopper, the hopper will begin to hop up and down just like this. And it'll start crunching those apples to smaller and finer pieces. And what it does, when we start turning our wheel on this side, and we start cranking it, it makes almost like a consistency of like applesauce. So it's really thin and almost like a puree. So then it'll begin to fall down right here in this bucket. And once it's in this bucket, we have to take this bucket, pull it out, and empty it all right down inside of here. And then we're gonna start turning and turning this bucket until it begins to make our applesauce or our juice more like a consistency of almost water. And then come down here on this bucket where it normally will fall out, but you gotta get rid of this. No. Yeah, that's yucky. So, boys and girls, there's a difference in between our apple juice and our apple cider, right? Yeah, right? Our apple juice that you would get from the store has a lot of added sugars, and that's stuff that mom and dad don't want you to have because it makes you all hyper and jittery in the morning. But we love sugar. I love sugar. Some of your teachers and your parents, they love sugar too. But we don't like that. We want our apples from the trees, and we could do it at home. It's really easy. Just squish them apples and watch all that yummy juice come on out. Okay, so tell your mom and your dad, come out to the orchard. We got plenty of apple cider for you.
All right, and I have another apple joke for you. What do you call an apple that has gas? A tutti frutti.
We are now in the packing shed, and Mr. Brian here is going to show us how they get the apples into the bags for when you buy them at the store.
All right, boys and girls. This is our P word. The P word for this station is packed. Everybody say packed? Packed. Very good. When we get our box in here, our apple crate, it holds over 800 pounds of apples. So it's very heavy. I can't pick that up by myself. Mr. Brian sure can't, although he's got big muscles. We get a forklift in here and raise it up and dump it right here on our bin dumper. After our bin dumper, it'll come through our apple washer using cold water only. We don't want soapy apples, do we? No. Then it'll come across these bristles and brushes right here, knocking out some more debris and dirt, and then it'll ride all the way up the magical escalator to the very top, where they hit these set of polishing brushes, and then they drop in different sizes. It is small, medium, and large. We have our small ones just like this right here. These ones we usually make apple cider with. We usually have a medium-sized one with that we can make our caramel apples or anything like that in the store or pies. But my favorite is a big apple, right? Yeah. Can you guys tell me what we would use this for?
Apple pie.
Apple pie! Yum, yum, right? All right, Mr. Brian, go ahead and turn this out. As you can see, the bin dumper is actually working. It's pulling those apples right into the machine. They're getting a quick little back. Just go on like on a hot summer day. Then they're going to call these brushes and brushes. They're making their way up there at the later. And they get that polishing out one more time. And then we're going to say, thank you, Mr. Brian.
Thank you, Mr. Brian.
All right. Yeah, here comes girls.
All the apples that end up over here are the medium and the large. We'll visual them by hand. Put a good one in the bag. Put a bad one, like that one right there. That goes down, see that bend down there on the end? That's where our small apples and our dentist apples go. It's just all to make outside.
Boys and girls, I have a joke for you. What did the apple pie say to the pecan pie?
What?
You're nuts!
Make is where the Honeycrisp apples are, the corn maze, and then there's a sunflower field out there. We have 3 tractors going around, so you can get off of one and get on the next one that comes by. They come by about every 15 or 20 minutes. Eventually, you're going to stop on the north side of the barn. That's the only entrance to the barn on the north side, so that's how you get into the barn. Once you do stop there, then you can go through the main field here. Gala apples are good, and there's Honeycrisp down there if you didn't get enough out there. Then you work your way through the barn, and you'll end up coming out in a big tent. That's where the cash registers are. Everybody needs to be seated while we're moving, and have a good time.
Thank you.
These guys have some beautiful shirts on.
That's our tractor driver, Mr. Johnny up there.
I got on that.
Thank you.
Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Royal here, and I am here with Miss Patty and our tractor driver Johnny, and we're gonna go pick some apples.
All right, boys and girls, we do have rules on our tractor. When you come here, maybe next year you guys will be able to come back out. And if you guys want to help me, we're gonna do seat to the seat,
Seat to the seat,
backs to the back,
back to the back,
feet towards the floor,
feet towards the floor,
and our hands in our laps.
hands in our laps.
All right, now everybody say good afternoon, Mr. Johnny.
Good afternoon, Mr. Johnny.
Mr. Johnny will not go unless everybody is in their seat. In order to get for him to go, we're gonna say, fire it up, Mr. Johnny.
Fire it up, Mr. Johnny.
All right, let's go. Thank you, Mr. Johnny. Yes, finally. No, I'm just kidding. All right, boys and girls. We've reached our last stop. So our P word for this station is photosynthesis. Can I get everybody to say photosynthesis?
Photosynthesis.
Good job, boys and girls. Everybody see all the trees today and how many apples we got out here? All right, boys and girls. Can anybody tell me how many leaves it takes to make just one apple? Come on,
10.
teachers. More than 10.
20.
More than 20.
100.
No, I bet you it's 44. That's why we want to leave the leaves on the tree. Leave them alone. Right, boys and girls? All right. We need some key elements for our trees to grow up and out every year because it takes 7 years to grow any of our apple trees. Our leaves are very important to us. So, boys and girls, what is that bright thing in the sky that's missing today? What's it called?
The sun.
Very good. We need that. What's that ucky stuff that mommy and daddy tell you usually don't play with because you're going to get all ucky? What is that called? Mud, dirt, soil. Very good. What's that stuff that keeps falling from the sky that gets us all wet?
Rain.
Very good. Now, boys and girls, we need one more key element. Can I get you guys to take a deep breath in? And then let it go? Oh my goodness, did you guys just see all that? Our trees just got bigger. Just like that, because every time we breathe in, we're breathing in, and they're taking our air and giving it right back. So our trees are very important, right? All right, boys and girls. You guys know how to pick an apple, right?
No.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch the top of that stem just like this. And with the other hand, we're going to turn it and What? Did you just see that? I hope you didn't see that. But my apple fell on the ground, so when the apples are on the ground, we're just gonna leave them there, okay? So when you pinch that stem, just grab it a little bit tighter than Miss Pat did, and turn it, and it's gonna fall right in your hand, and then you can have your mom or your dad or one of your teachers help you. Put them in a bag, save them for later, because we're gonna wash them before we eat them, okay? All right, boys and girls, bye, have a good day.
Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Royal here with another apple joke for you. When is an apple pie grouchy? When it's made with crab apples.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Curran. We're here at the kids' farm, and we are going to show you some animals. Bye. Hi, boys and girls. I have a joke for you. What reads and lives in apples? A bookworm.
Boys and girls, here's your joke from Miss Merzen. What did Johnny Appleseed put on his spaghetti? Applesauce! Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Merzen and my favorite part of the tour, the donut stop. Here is Miss Patty to tell you all the yummy things you can buy before you leave.
Boys and girls, inside of the orchard, we have our donuts, our apple cider, our cherry cider, our taffy apples, plenty of good stuff for mom and dad, antiques and pictures, and we even have stuff for you and toys. Right on the other side, all the way down at the far, far end, boys and girls. I hope you guys enjoyed your day and enjoyed your learning experience, and please come by and see us anytime. Bye, boys and girls.
All right, are you ready for one last joke? What kind of apple is not really an apple? A pineapple.